Hey there, I'm Camilo Escobar, JURÍDIA's founder, a law academy in artificial intelligence for lawyers and legal teams of lawyers. And in this video, I'm going to explain you what we do. So we are focused in clarifying the law understood as a whole, both at a general level and specifically in relation to the facts, to the elements, to the particularities, to the consequences of artificial intelligence, of AI. So properly, we explain the foundations of law, that is the conditions, the requirements that must be attended to let the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties to exist. So we teach how to comply with the law, how to apply with what is defined in the law as a whole, that is how to enjoy the rights and fulfill the duties in relation to artificial intelligence. And this knowledge is important for every human being, and in this case, for lawyers, and that includes the legal teams, the teams of lawyers, because, of course, they already know the law, but there is no clarity in the legal industry from a general point of view about the legal foundations, the foundations of law. So lawyers can know specific rules, specific standards, specific norms, specific laws about specific topics and about the general situations related with the law. But they not only know laws, because they must know the foundations of law, the base of the law, to know how to apply those norms and properly how the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties exist. So they must know the foundations of law, and we are clarifiers of that, of the foundations of law, both at a general level and specifically in relation to AI, to artificial intelligence. That's why we are important, and that's why we do. So we clarify the law as a whole. We clarify the form of existence of the law. We clarify the legal must be. And properly, we clarify how to comply with what is defined in the law, how to apply all the parts of law to make sure that there is the enjoyment of rights and fulfillment of duties, how to apply each of the parts of law, each part of law, and properly the law as a whole, created as the result of the union that exists when there is a whole application of what is defined in the law. So the only way to enjoy a right and fulfill a duty is by knowing and applying the law as a whole, with what is defined in the law as a whole, knowing and applying to what is defined in the law as a whole, knowing what is defined in the law as a whole and applying to what is defined in the law as a whole, knowing and applying the whole of law, the whole of what is defined in the law. So in that way, the philosophy of law, the jurisprudence, is determinant to know how to apply the law, how to comply with the law. And because lawyers are focused in daily matters or in specific cases or specific situations, just a few of them can have a direct focus in the foundations of law in an academic and a researcher profile. And also inside that few group of people, just a little group of people is focusing knowing and applying that knowledge, in knowing the foundations of law, in clarifying the foundations of law, and in promoting, properly in promoting the application of that knowledge tailored to the extent of the elements of artificial intelligence. So as you can see, we are focusing that is something that is determinant to know how to apply with the law, to know how to comply with the law, both at a general level and specifically in relation to AI, to artificial intelligence. And that's why we are important, relevant, and That's why our knowledge is needed in every aspect related to AI. So I invite you to www.jurida.co to know more about what we do. And thanks so much